Hi, I'm Shahi Rambali. Welcome to Season 3 of Stirred Up, The Adventure Chef. Good job. Stay tuned for some more Adventure Chef, Stirred Up. Welcome back to Stirred Up, The Adventure Chef. The mangrove is actually protects a lot of the boats here that come into St. Lucia. This is the largest mangrove system in all of the west coast of St. Lucia, and the mangrove, yeah, they're very strong. And when you tie the boats in the mangrove, they actually swing and bend, but they don't break, and they help keep the wind off the boat and keep the boat very stable. So it's a very nice place during a hurricane. A lot of the sailors will come here from all different islands just to make sure they stay safe during the hurricane season. The mangroves actually also act as a host of nursery for a lot of fish, a lot of crabs, lots of different other mollusks, different sea life, birds, and
baby sharks.
Yeah, baby sharks.
Baby crocodiles.
No crocodiles, but we can see some turtles sometimes. And with the mangroves, they're a very good place for fishing. You get a lot of good snapper in the mangroves and other types of fish. Yeah. Barracudas, yeah, baby barracudas patrol the mangroves quite often. And I've also seen baby turtles there as well. The mangroves are one of the few trees that could grow in salt water.
This is salt water?
Yeah, this is all salt water.
But can they grow in
rivers? With the mangrove, it's very important to always protect the mangrove system because we don't have very many in St. Lucia. And like the mangroves, for example, they are home to a lot of different animals, different ecosystems, and they play a very important role in conserving the bay and also this part of the coastline. These are some of the boats that were here for the last hurricane season.
Okay, why are they still there?
You know, I think they found it such a good spot to be that they know they're safe and nothing's going to move them. It's the best spot to be, so a lot of them will stay there for a while.
Wait, so
yeah. So here's another nice part of the mangrove.
Hey, Papa, we can take a boat over there and then walk into it.
We can try that?
Please, please, please.
Hi, you're watching Stir It Up, the Adventure Chef. Today we're at Marigot Bay at Chateau Margaux, and we have 4 of our helpers with us. They're actually part of the Marigot Bay swim and surf team. We have Jack, this is Sebastian, Daniel, and Charlie. So they've been on with me through different parts of the island, primarily surfing and swimming. And we just finished exploring the mangroves, and we've been discussing all the importance of keeping the bay clean, as well as the rest of the coastal waters in St. Lucia, the rivers, the mangroves. We've been up to a few different areas on the east coast and the west coast as well. But you guys understood when we looked at the mangroves here in Marigot Bay, this is the largest mangrove system on the west coast of St. Lucia.
Goodness.
Yeah, and so, you know, especially during the hurricane season, I tell you, a lot of boats used to come in here, and they still do, and they tie up in the mangroves to give extra protection, especially when we're getting a bad storm. Well, today we're going to be making one of my favorites, the desserts. We're going to be making some banana splits. We have 3 different options of ice cream that is locally made here on the island. We've got some honey roasted nuts, we've got some fruits, and all our different sprinkles and sauces. So who's going to help me make some ice cream, guys?
Me.
All right, excellent. Well, let's get started. Scoop all the ice cream in. Sprinkle a little bit of the nuts on top of it. Can I put some nuts in yours, Danny?
Yeah, eat these nuts.
They're good. They're like pistachio.
Don't eat these nuts.
Oh, you can pick.
They make you stronger than
Yeah.
Danny, did you know that they make you stronger than Hulk? I already know, but I don't want one.
Sprinkles.
Yeah. like sprinkles?
I know you guys don't like sprinkles. Not too much sprinkles, right? Very easy on the sprinkles.
Not a sprinkle.
No one likes sprinkles?
Lots of sprinkles. I
like all
a lot
More sprinkles. Chocolate sprinkles.
Yeah. That's a lot.
There we go, guys.
Use all of it.
Chocolate sprinkles. Okay.
No.
You guys better hurry up and eat this fast before your parents see that.
I want lots and lots of sprinkles.
Just a little bit of chocolate syrup on top. A little bit of chocolate syrup on top. Wow, look at that. So this is the ultimate banana split. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me on another episode of Stirred Up, the Adventure Chef. And we just to review what we've been doing, we've been surfing at all the different beaches, a little bit of sailing. We've been through the mangroves, and we've been exploring all the different rivers and water systems in St. Lucia. And so the main thing that we've learned, just so you guys can remember, is it's very important we keep all the waterways and all the rivers and beaches very clean, because they all play their important part in our environment. So guys, thanks a lot for joining me, and enjoy your Sundays. So this is Jack, Charlie, Sebastian, and Daniel, and this is another episode of Stirred Up, the Adventure Chef. Okay, we're here live at Pigeon Island in St. Lucia, and we have an all-star Norwegian team. These guys are representing the Arctic Circle. And we also have Trinidad and Tobago here in the background. And India, of course. So anyway, we're going to be catching some waves, and this is the beginning of our surfing. Stay tuned for some more Adventure Chef, Stirred Up. Next up is our special segment, On the Rise.
My name is Chef Rodroy Thomas. I work for Sandals, to precise, Sandals Halcyon. From the beautiful island of Jamaica. Came to St. Lucia 4.5 years ago via a transfer that was due to a promotion from executive sous chef to an executive chef position. I've been working with Sandals and in particular, St. Lucians for the past 4.5 years that I'm here. It has been a good experience. You know, I'm working with some warm people. The island itself has a lot to offer as it relates to, you know, the cuisine. I was able to represent St. Lucia for the past 2 years in the Taste of the Caribbean, which is held in Miami. That's just concluded. We just came back last week, you know, with some wonderful results as well. Growing up as a young boy, I acquired the love of culinary, you know, from my grandma, you know, who used to do a lot of catering. So, you know, from school, I would, you know, in that mood to go and see what, you know, she has to create. Any particular events where she would ask me to, you know, help do little preparations in the kitchen. You know, so from that I acquired a love of, you know, the whole food experience. From there, I went to high school, which, you know, I continued in food and nutrition, where, you know, I did CXCs and GCs, and I, you know, passed my subjects. I then gave the opportunity to do, you know, work experience at a hotel called Renaissance Jamaica Grand. From that experience, the chef was impressed with, you know, my training for the 2 weeks, and, you know, offered me a job as you know, as a little line cook to do evening duties. So, you know, I took the opportunity because I wanted the extra funds, and, you know, that's the field I was interested in as well. And it all started from there. You know, I never turned back. You know, I used the opportunity to, you know, build myself, you know, gain some experience. Being a chef, you have a lot of options, you know, as to job offers. You know, once you make yourself marketable, you know, there are always, you know, job that's going to be available to you. You know, it's just for you to, you know, be in the right restaurant, the right hotel, you know, wherever the food establishment is, because, you know, on a daily basis you will find that, you know, the cuisine world is exploring, you know, and you find that people have to eat, people will eat, people must eat, and that's where, you know, makes, as a chef, you know, jobs offer, you know, more marketable. Because speaking, you know, if you go on social media, you'll see a lot of people tweeting about, you know, different restaurants, you know, blogging about, you know, their experience with food, and, you know, people start sharing these things, and, you know, food is a global thing. So, you know, I think, you know, I chose the right career path.
I really believe, as a chef and a cook, I like cook and chef, I like to refer myself to, that St. Lucia could be seen as a culinary destination. A culinary destination, we would definitely benefit from any kind of marketing and advertisements going on around the world when they talk about cuisine. Ultimately though, we have to find a way to tap into that from a local standpoint. I find ourselves as an island, we do a lot more international flavors. You know, we don't do enough with our local ingredients. I've observed in the last 2 years now, many hotels opening up, and somehow they do not feel comfortable with putting a Caribbean restaurant in those hotels. It's the best Italian, best French, best Indian, and somehow for us to be recognized as a cuisine, we have to start taking ourselves seriously. And our owners of hotels, they have to recognize that Caribbean, St. Lucian cuisine as a place in your fine dining area as well as your street food.
Well, welcome back, guys. This is my favorite part of the show. This is the mix it up part, and I think it's almost happy hour time. We might be a few hours off, but it's close enough. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make some refreshing, nice cocktails using my favorite brand of liqueur supplied by RJB Hotel Supplies called Winokur. It comes in various flavors. We have everything from watermelon to kiwi to strawberry to mango to amaretto. Today I'm going to take you on a little lesson here on how to mix a couple of our signature cocktails here at the Hurricane Hole Bar. Our first cocktail we're going to be making is a Coco Loco. That's the one that incorporates coconut rum, a little bit of pineapple juice, and my favorite ingredient, lime. And the other one's going to be our version of a Tropical Lich, which is something I actually learned in some of the different islands like Barbados and Antigua where they're very popular. So we're going to get started. And I know you guys like it a little bit extra strong, so I'll try to make it as close to that as possible. So we're going to start off with a little bit of ice. Okay, we're going to start off with a little bit of the coconut liqueur. That's actually going to be the base for our drinks. And I like to use a little bit of the orange juice. Top it off with just a little bit of pineapple juice. So this drink is both refreshing and really easy to make. We're using the banana liqueur. This here is a version of a Tropical Lich. I first drank one of these in Barbados. We're going to put a little bit of banana liqueur in each one. A little bit of pineapple juice. A bit of lime juice to finish it off. I like to give it a little splash of amaretto. All good things come to an end. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Stir It Up.